How do you do? I'm very happy to have this personal visit with you. Won't you be seated, please?
I'm stuck in the trap. I'm stuck in the trap.
This about big business. All about the profit, all about the commas like I'm standing mid-sentence. Niggas never did get it. Y'all gon' have to deal with me. Everything in life slowed up on me. Probably missed the bills didn't. Now I gotta deal with it. I don't get to chill really. The simple thought of being broke, even just a little, make a nigga feel icky. Came up eating free lunch in the public school, now I want a meal ticket. I ain't take no good advice from anyone before me, cause they didn't give any. I ain't get no head start, shit I got lapped, look at me, I'm still winning. Told you niggas I'd get the last laugh. Couple of my peoples, they was moving eagles back when they QB was Donovan McNabb. I was getting dirty, I was moving grass, taekwondo, break a brick in half, mama front door. Seen a lot of traffic, money make her happy, so I get a pass, wash away my past. Sorry, I need more than just a couple Tide Pods. No, I don't forgive and I don't forget. I thought that was God's job. You can cry enough crocodile tears up to stitch your eyes out. Or maybe that's the cause, maybe I was out. Watch me swing the stick like I play lacrosse. You don't want to smoke, I'ma dual exhaust. All you do is cough, all you do is talk. If I get a word, they gon' come and get you. Send them dog sitters, take you for a walk a nigga down.
What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man.
Even if I'm barking up the wrong tree, I saw you niggas down. I never saw you niggas round. Cause I don't wanna hang, it wasn't just a phase. I was trying to ball, I was learning plays. Y'all was getting high, I was getting paid. Y'all still broke, and I'm not amazed. Niggas too complacent, stuck up in their ways. Hope they feel away. Last of my kind, swim against the tides, never ride the waves. I look back and wave, left a couple homies back there at the starting line. Hold up, how I put so many bricks and still make the starting five? Then Rihanna pregnant, she done broke this little heart of mine. Russ just came home from prison, so you know it's party time. Nigga, this is big business. All about the profit, all about the commas, like I'm standing mid-sentence. Niggas never did get it. Y'all gon' have to deal with me. Yeah, they told me more money, more problems. Now I really feel bigger. Tired and I'm still busy. Hold up. Trapped in the jungle, walked out with gorillas. This kind of smoke never comes with a filter. Every line I ever threw in my lyrics is coming from moments I finally remember. One of a kind, no, we do not resemble. The man in my mirror's my only contender. They say you nobody till somebody kill you, but I am that nigga, so I beg to differ. Real business. All about the profit, all about the commas, like I'm standing mid-sentence. Niggas never did get it. Y'all gon' have to deal with it. Everything in life slowed up on me. Problems is the bills didn't. Now I gotta deal with it. Long live Ricky Clemens. Long live Piff. Are we good?
What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. Or at least you see what motherfucking time it is, man. And if you don't, man, let me motherfucking break it down to you, man. This live and uncut, and I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. And for those that know me, man, what's up, man? Welcome back to the motherfucking show, man. And for those that may not, that just started joining me, man, or just this may be your first time checking out Uncut, man, welcome to the show. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. You know what I'm saying? I just like to say thank y'all, man, for taking out y'all time to motherfucking share some of it with me, man, because, you know, you could be some other place other than here, man. So the fact that you here, man, and you chose to be here, man, mean the world to me, man. And I don't want that to be, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't take shit for granted when it comes to shit like that, man. When people choose to goddamn listen or spend their time with you, man, I feel you should motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, like, stand up to that shit, man. Because like I tell you all the time, man, only people can help you, man. You know what I'm saying? So whenever people trying to help you, man, you know what I'm saying, make sure you give them what it's worth, man. And right now, y'all helping me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all may be feeling like I'm helping y'all, man, but y'all helping me because, like I said, this is something I love to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm just doing it because I just want to be successful. But at the same time, man, shit, I want to get some money out this shit too, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? All y'all motherfuckers, I want to get it too. But that ain't what I'm here for, man. Like I said, I'm only here, man, because this is something that I truly love to do, man. And if you don't know what that is, man, I love to tell people how great they are. Especially the ones that may not know that. You know what I'm saying? But still, yet still they get up every day and they trying to do better and be better in their own motherfucking lives. But I'm just the motherfucking one, man, to try to break shit down to you, man, to give it to you a little simple. Because, you know, I ain't on this motherfucker telling you goddamn, you know, all the moon, the lines, it's all the atmosphere and all that shit, man. All I know, man, is right and wrong. And if you getting up every day and you doing the right thing, then the right thing's going to happen in your life. Because, see, that's how shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? See, I ain't into shoulda, couldas, and woulda, man. I'm into what is, man. Because what is what is until it ain't, man. And the only way it ain't going to be like that, man, is if you make it like that. So once again, man, I just want to say, man, thank y'all for joining me. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. This is motherfucking Uncut, man. Where we give it to you straight raw, man. I mean, we give it to you as it is, man. You know, but like I said, my show for everybody, but my show ain't for anybody, man. So if you sensitive and you don't like for motherfuckers to talk to you a certain type of way, man, then this might not be the show for you. Because see, I talk that kind of way. Not because I'm trying to be aggressive, or because I think I know every motherfucking thing, because I don't. But we're going to get into that too, man. Because tonight's show, man, we're going to be talking about the Dunning-Kruger effect, man. And all of us in the spirits at one point in our lives, man. But before we get into that, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, like who the fuck I am, man. Because I know I get on this motherfucker, bro, and I be talking a lot of shit, man, that makes sense, man. But I don't want you to think, man, that I act like I know everything. Because I don't. But that's the reason I keep trying to learn. Because I know I don't go know everything. Because see, at one point in my life, man, I thought I knew everything, man. And because of that, that's why I went through everything. Everything that I had to go through that I put myself in. You know, when I was young, man, I came from a small town in North Carolina, man, called Southern Pines, man. If you don't know about it, man, look it up, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? You know, but when I was coming up, man, you know, I came up like in the 80s. I'm a 72. I'm old. I ain't old, but I'm old. You know what I'm saying, by my birth certificate. But outside of that, man, you know, you see how this shit look, man. I'm still doing good for my motherfucking self, man, considering everything I done been through in my motherfucking life, man. But like I said, man, I came from a little small town, man, you know what I'm saying, called Southern Pines in North Carolina. It's like sit right outside of Raleigh, in between, you know what I'm saying, Charlotte, Durham. I'm just saying these other places because I know y'all heard about Raleigh, Durham, Fayetteville. But anyway, that's where I'm from, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get my style from, man. You know, fly over. You see how I be. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't get to see it all, but you get a chance to see what it look like, though. You know what I'm saying? But coming up, man, you know, I came up during the crack era, man. You know what I'm saying? When crack was big, man. And when I was young, man, like 15 years old, I was out the house, man, because I thought I knew everything, man. And the reason I thought I knew everything, man, because I wasn't but 15 years old. So all I knew was all I knew, and it seemed like that was everything, and couldn't nobody tell me nothing. But see, that's how it would be in a lot of people's lives. You know, the minute you learn something, and you don't even learn everything you need to learn, but just that little bit you done learned, you think you know everything. Everything about everything. Can't nobody tell you nothing wrong because you know it. But what I come to learn, man, the longer I can live my life, the more I start to realize that I didn't know everything. And a lot of things that I went through in my life, had I knew that I didn't know everything, I probably went through all that shit, man. But like I said, man, I done made my mistakes, man. So like I say, when I get on here and I talk this shit, man, trust me, this is some shit I done did in my motherfucking life that didn't go the right way. Over and over again, man. And then I came to the realization, man, that, you know, man, I got to goddamn do better. I got to get up every motherfucking day and make the kind of choices that's going to give me the kind of life that I want, man. Because, see, when I was young, man, I used to think, man, hey, if I get some money, then that's all it's going to take. But then I come to realize money only change your circumstances, man. Money don't change who you are as a person. So no matter how much money you get, if you ain't shit, you ain't going to be shit with the money. And that's how it was, man. You know what I'm saying? I was right here running these streets at a young age, man, and people, you couldn't tell me nothing, man, because I thought I knew everything about everything, man, until I realized I didn't, man. But look, we're going to get into a lot of that shit tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, all of us still experience that in our lives, man. And some of us still experiencing it to today. You know, we figure out a little something about life, man, and we just want to goddamn act like we know everything about life, man. But we don't, man. We don't, man, because it's too much life to live. And there's too many things that you're going to learn about life. And you're going to have to learn to accept about life, man. And I tell people all the time, man, one of the biggest things that you're going to have to accept about life, man, is that some of the people that you love today, that you running around here with, that you spend a lot of, man, they're going to die. They're going to pass away. Now, I'm just saying, man, that's just something, man, about life, man. And a lot of times we don't like to accept it. We be thinking like people going to be in our lives forever and all that kind of shit, man. But that just ain't how life is, man. But that ain't all about life. That's just all about the shit that I'm talking about right now. But like I said, man, you know, I just want y'all to know that, man, that look, I'm secure enough in myself, man, to know I don't know everything. Like I'm secure enough in myself, man, to listen. You know what I'm saying? And to get out here and try to figure out some things about what I think I know to prove that I don't know everything, man. See, a lot of times you don't want to find stuff that's going to prove you wrong. You want to try to find stuff that you know how you don't want motherfuckers to validate what you saying so they feel that you're right. But that ain't how life feels, man. And that ain't how life go. So if you think it is, man, sit back. I'm telling you, sit back and chill, man. We're going to have a good one tonight, man. Because like I said, I don't know everything. And this one thing, man, that I want y'all to get to understand, man. But tonight, man, I got somebody who do know something about a little bit of everything, man. And his name is not them Neil deGrasse motherfucking Tyson. And he a well-known astrophysicist, man. And he gonna break down the Dunning-Kruger effect. Because see, the Dunning-Kruger effect, I'm gonna say this shit right so y'all won't be like, oh, talking about shit. Look, it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. And what it's about, you know, when you think you know everything, we gonna get to that. I'm gonna let him explain that. But I just want you to know, man, that it's gonna be a good show. Sit back, relax, man. And like I said, man, and check this out, man. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna get into it, man. But for right now,
most informed critical analysis that I can. In my field, we call that a peer review. You come up with an idea, you present it either at a conference or you first write it up and you send it to your colleagues. It is their duty to alert you of things about your ideas that are either misguided or wrong, or there's the calculation that doesn't work out, or the logic doesn't comport. That's their job. Not all ideas will turn out to be correct. Most won't be. But to get to that point, you need to know things like, what has everyone else said about this same subject? Am I repeating someone else's work? Is this a new insight that no one else has had, but has foundations that are authentic or legitimate or objectively true? Am I making a false assumption? Am I making an assumption that someone else has already shown to be false? All of this goes on the frontier of science. Let me make it clear that I'm delighted when I see people with active minds trying to tackle the great unknowns in the universe. It's a beautiful thing that people want to participate on this frontier. What can happen is, if you're a fan of a subject, let's say, a hobbyist, let's call it, it's possible to know enough about that subject to think you're right, but not enough about that subject to know that you're wrong. And so there's this sort of valley in there, a valley of false confidence. This has been studied by others, and it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's the phenomenon where a little bit of knowledge, you over-assess how much of that subject you actually know. And then when you learn even more, you realize, no, I didn't know as much as I thought I did. So then there's a sort of a lull there. And then when you learn even more, you come back up. Ultimately, learning enough to know whether you were right or wrong. To become an expert means you spend all this time. It doesn't happen overnight. You can't just sit in an armchair and say, I'm now an expert. It requires years and years of study.
And if you listen, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what they're doing in country. And like I said, we all go through this stage, man. All of us done been, you know, we all done grew up, man. And, you know, we at that point in our life when, you know, you 15, 16 years old. And you think you know everything, man. Can't nobody tell you shit. At least not them older people, you know what I'm saying? They can't tell you nothing, man. They be telling you, look, you shouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you know everything, man. Can't nobody tell you nothing. But see, the reason you think you know everything, because you only know a little bit about life and you don't know nothing else. So that little bit of life that you think you know, man, ain't really goddamn half of the shit you gonna go through in life, man. And so that's why when you young, man, when you be like 16, you know what I'm saying, get 15, 16 years old, man, boy can't tell you shit. Okay, and you go through life, man, and then all the way till you get to, you know what I'm saying, you damn near 30 years old. And at least you should. You know what I'm saying? You start to realize, man, as you start to go through life, man, you start to realize, man, I don't know everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And that could be done. And you know what I'm saying? You go through your whole life, you think you know people. you know what I'm saying, and they do you wrong and shit. You think you know about, you know what I'm saying, life itself, and you go through all these different turmoils, ups and downs in your life, man. And then you have to get to a point in your life where you just accept, man, I don't know everything. But see, once you get to that point in your life, man, you know, it's kind of like hurtful, man. And something you be stressing, get depressed because, man, all this time you done spent running around here thinking you know everything about life, man. And now you sitting around thinking you done wasted your life, man, bullshit, man. And now you don't think that you can do it because, man, you feel like you too old and all that, man. But at some point, man, you got to goddamn brush that shit off and just accept the fact that you don't know everything. And see, once you get to that point, you know, that's when you can motherfucking start, you know what I'm saying, moving on and then learning to educate yourself and not being so trustworthy with people and not got them always giving your all the minute you meet a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes giving your all just to goddamn do the things you want to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? But then once you get, like I said, once you get to my age, man, then you be on what they call that plateau or just stability, man. Like, man, I'm cool, man. That's why I just try to learn everything I need to know about what the fuck I need to be doing in my own motherfucking life, man. And that's what you have to do, man. You be out this motherfucker trying to figure out, man, what the terrorists doing, what the motherfucker next door in your house doing, what the people down the street doing, what's going on over here, man. When you just need to focus on what you need to be doing in your own life, man. See, that's when things going to start to get a lot easier to you, man. But out here running around fighting these unwinnable battles, man, it's crazy to me. And that's why I don't spend my time doing that shit, man. But I root people on, man, that choose to get out here. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I want to see somebody, but, man, it just ain't never been that way, man. And the reason I know that, because life has shown me that shit, man. But see, that's how it have to be, man. You know, I know a lot of y'all be out here, man, and you know, you be wanting to start shit and do shit, man, and you know, you just be learning a little bit about what it takes to do what you want to do, and then you think you know every motherfucking thing, man, and you willing to invest everything you got to motherfucking go out here and do it, and then you fucking lose everything you got. Now you out this motherfucker fucked up. See, sometimes, man, you need to start having peer reviews. You know what I'm saying? You know what we talk about? You know, a peer review is when once you done got everything together, let some other motherfuckers see what the fuck you talk about. Let them goddamn hear, and maybe they can give you some better insight on what the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, on what you need to be doing. You know, a lot of y'all be talking about, man, I ain't trying, you know, I don't want to tell nobody my bitch because they are stealing and taking it. Man, anybody trying to steal that shit you thinking about, man. People got other shit going on. You act like that shit, that motherfucking big, that shit only big to you. But the real reason, man, you don't want to be telling people about what you need to be doing that can give you some feedback on it. Because you don't want nobody to tell you that, hey, man, that ain't a good idea. You just want to talk to people that's going to tell you, hell yeah, man, do that shit. And then when that shit don't go the way you think it's supposed to, and now you out here putting the way your family being able to live at value, man, where them motherfuckers at? They ain't going to goddamn help you get that money back. They ain't going to goddamn help you. No, they ain't. No, I'm telling you. That's why you have to find people, man, that can tell you and give you the right type of information, man, so you can make the right educated decision on what you're going to be doing with this shit, man. Can't just be out this motherfucker bullshit, man, thinking, because you got some money and you done seen another motherfucker over here doing it. Oh, you think you could do it better. Man, you got to learn, man. Like that man said, man, it take time. But shit, man, we got more time than we got any motherfucking thing, man. And I'd rather use my time than use my money, man. Anybody tell you, man, hey, I ain't finna pay for long. The minute I figure out what it take to do certain shit, man, I'm gonna do that shit myself, man. It all started, man, with a website, man. A motherfucker was trying to charge me to do a website. My wife came home and said, baby, we can do that shit ourselves. I said, how? She showed me. And ever since then, man, I ain't on that shit, man. Now, I may not go to school to learn how to fix a car and all that shit, because, man, I'm too old to be doing that shit, man. And plus, like I said, man, So I pay somebody to do that. But when it come to doing shit that I love to do, man, I'm going to figure out how to do that my motherfucking self, man. Man, anybody tell you, man, Man, shit, okay, hey, I'm telling you, man. It's certain shit I'm gonna pay for, man. But it ain't a lot of shit that I'm gonna pay for. Man, I'm telling you, I used to go to Chipotle's, right? And I used to pay for that shit. Man, and I got home one day, man, I was looking in the bowl and to see what they put it, out like corn, motherfucking rice, beans, and black. I'm like, man, shit, I could do this shit myself. Matter of fact, I had that shit today. That's probably why I'm talking about it, because it was so motherfucking good. You know what I'm saying? That was my bowl. Man, I ain't paying that, man, because look, I'm telling you, man, y'all could be out here doing that shit, paying people for some shit you really could do your motherfucking self if you just motherfucker sit down and give it some motherfucking time and stop running out here in this motherfucker, man, doing everything that really ain't got nothing to do with helping you be successful in your motherfucking life, man. See, that's why I say I ain't on that shit, man. See, I learned to find the right type of people to be around, man, so I can ask them these types of questions, man. Because like I told you, man, at one point in time, I thought I knew everything, man. So I was just around a bunch of niggas who didn't know shit. But I ain't know they ain't know shit because I thought I knew everything. Then I realized I ain't know shit, and then I was like, God damn, what the fuck I've been doing all this time? But like I said, man, we all go through that shit in life, man. It's just that some people, man, right now, 40, 50 years old, still think they know every motherfucking thing, man. They ain't got the shit together, ain't nothing going right in their life, but you can't tell them nothing, man. You know that he become that uncle. You know what I'm saying? He become that uncle at the cookout. Yeah. Because that's what's going on, man. Because you can't think you know everything and get your shit together. That's impossible. You have to really know everything in order to start getting your shit together. Man, I'm trying to tell you just at least about getting your shit together. Now, I don't know about everything about life, but I'm talking about you need to know everything about what you need to do to get your shit together. Now, that's how you get your shit together. But I'm just saying, man, that's how shit be, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, man, hey, this fucking Uncut, man. I ain't putting nothing on this shit, man. And if you don't like what I'm putting it, now, like I told you, Uncut ain't for sensitive people, man. My show for everybody. It just ain't for anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you sensitive about what people say and how people, man, look at me, I don't need, like I tell y'all all the time, man, I don't need no y'all. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, that's how it is, man. You got to start finding people, man, that you could ask these type of questions to, man. You can't be asking your homeboy that you grew up with, some motherfucker that you know what I'm saying about some business that you trying to do that they ain't never been in. How you gonna ask some people who ain't never had a business on their own about starting a business on your own? They don't know nothing about it. What they gonna tell you? What value, man? I'm telling y'all, man. But see, that's why I say, man, you know, that's just you just have to get to the point, man, when you realize that, man. You realize that, man. You know, a lot of times I hear the bitch talk about, you know, I know him, man. Man, I know him, man. I put my life, I know him, man. That's why I don't introduce people that I know to other people, man. Because, see, I only know them for how I deal with them and how they deal with me. I ain't never seen them outside of dealing with me. So, you know, I don't really know. So I don't want to introduce nobody to somebody and then they might do that person wrong or they may, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Everything don't work out. Mother be out here talking about they be matchmaking, man. You be setting a motherfucker up with somebody that's finna destroy this woman's life. And I don't be interested. Meet who you gonna meet on your own, man. Like I said, man, and you know, but I don't want to be a part of none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like now, man, I enjoy people while I can enjoy them, man. Once I can't enjoy them no more, I don't want to be around them. And I don't mean for the benefit of me. I'm just saying, like, as long as they good people and they getting up every day and they choosing to do the right things in their life, man, and ain't bringing no discomfort to my life, I ain't bringing no bullshit towards me about what they got going on in their life, man, then I can enjoy them. But I can enjoy them if they doing all that type of shit. That's why I don't know how people stay in relationships where all they do is argue back with people and shit, and then you be like, oh, that's just how they is. Man, the fact that I know how they are is the reason I ain't trying to be around them. Like I said, man, I don't be around this bitch thinking I know everything. I don't know everything about my wife. I know everything that she tell me and everything that I know about her while we being together. You know what I'm saying? But to think you know everything about somebody, man, I'm telling you don't, man. Unless you done live with them and done been through everything. I mean, the hell, the ups and downs and all that kind of shit, man. You don't know nothing about everybody, man. You just know what you need to know about them because that's what but you don't know. I'm telling you, man. You see it all the time, man. It was a motherfucking sheriff down here in Georgia, right? This motherfucker was like one of the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? for the state of Georgia. Man, they just locked this motherfucker up, man, for messing with a little 14-year-old girl. He been messing with her since she was 12 years old. And when they asked the neighbors about him, you know what they were saying? I wouldn't have never thought he'd do. He was the greatest guy. He was the best neighbor in the neighborhood. They thought they knew everything about this motherfucker until today, around here touching on little kids. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. That's why I don't get too involved with people, man. Man, anybody, I'm telling y'all, man, I just be with my white people. I'm telling y'all. Now, I got certain partners that I fuck with, but like I said, they like my peer review partners. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm thinking about some shit or I'm thinking about, I go to them, man, to get they outlook on it. Because I know they gonna got them give it to me raw. They ain't got them holding up back because see, all they want to do is see me win, man. And so, you know, outside of that right there, man, it's just me and my wife I fuck with, man, because I'm telling you, I'm too old now to be out here trying to make friends. Man, you know how long it take to really get to know a motherfucker, man, before you could even say that's your friend? Well, at least I do. And it damn sure ain't overnight. I'm trying to tell you, man. Shit, I'm just trying to tell you. I just met you tonight. The fuck out of you, man. You out this motherfucking mind, man. But like I said, man, that's only because I know I don't know everything, man. See, when I was young, man, and I thought I never knew everything. Let me slow down, man. I'm gonna drink some of this right here too. My mouth getting parched, you know, parched. That means, you know what I'm saying, when shit starts sticking together. And I'm smoking this good weed you was from, that goddamn DTM, man, disturbing the market, man. Man, that's some of this shit right here, man. I'll tell you, that shit blowing too. But anyway, back to this shit, man. It was when I thought I knew everything, man. And then I got it, man, picking people. You think hang with people, man, and you think I'm thinking I know these motherfuckers, man. Shiesty is a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was like that, man, thinking I knew everything, I was willing to do anything, man. We take chances. You know what I'm saying? You young, like I said, 15, 16, 20, 24, 25. When you get to your 30s, you still be taking little chances, but you don't really be taking them like you used to. But when you got them 16 to 25, man, you taking chances because you think you know everything. You will go ride, you will go and get in the car and drive all the way across country to meet a motherfucker because you think you know everything you need to know about them. And then you will get all the way and they'll do you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But man, when you get the older you get, man, you start, man, I'm telling y'all be out here talking about older people, whatever. That's how I ended up with the big I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Young nigga gave me that shit, man. I just stuck with it because I found it fitting. Because like I said, man, I ain't no shame in my game, man. I hold this shit together real good. You know what I'm saying? Real, you see it, man. You see it, man. I'm telling you, man. For real, man. Hey, you stop and got them pat myself on the shoulder. I'm a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the motherfucking show, man. That's just because I don't know everything, man. And I want to. And I'm willing to sit back and got them go through everything I need to go through until I learn the things I need to know. But the reason I know I don't, because I try to find things to prove that I don't know everything, man. I don't want to be the right guy in the motherfucking room all the time, because then I'm going to have to think about who in the fucking room with me. I won't have to be around some niggas that got the courage to say, man, nah, that ain't how it is, man. I think you need to do this, because then I know that's my motherfucking friend. That's somebody that really want to see me win. But see, a lot of times y'all don't want them kind of people like that, man. Y'all don't want nobody out here disagreeing with you when you know that they right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers be falling out with people, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't finna tell him nothing. You know what I'm saying? The reason you don't, because you know that motherfucker gonna keep it 100 with you. So that's why you tell all y'all, man, telling all these secrets. I call them secrets, but they ain't gonna tell, man, anyway. But like I said, man, that's what we get into tonight, man. And you know, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, that, hey, I say I love to do this shit, man. But we're gonna have a good time, man. Like I said, welcome to the motherfucking show. This is Uncut, man. And for anybody and everybody that's still being here, man, thank y'all for sticking around. I hope some of this shit that I'm saying is coming out my mouth, man, can help you have a better understanding about some of the shit you might be going through in your life and why you may be still stagnated at the point that you at right now. It might just because, man, you need to learn a little bit more about what you're trying to do, man. And that'll be because it ain't always, you know, somebody don't want to see you win and that's the reason you can't get no. Sometimes you just don't know. You don't know everything you need to know, man. You don't need to be out this bitch unprepared, man. Because you fuck around and run into a nigga like me that's always prepared, man. Ain't no telling what they might do. See, I'm going to do the right thing and tell you, man, you just ain't ready. Some other motherfuckers, man, to take you on a motherfucking ride just to take your bread. And see, that's, hey, like I said, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. This is Uncut, and I'm just cutting up, man. But until then, man, listen, we're going to take a little break, man. I'm going to smoke me something, man. But you know, we got to ride out too. My motherfucking partner, Don Trip, man, because we ain't tripping on shit. Only last so long, man.
Nothing lasts forever, but we hope and pray. All the bills from yesterday don't post today. Try to treasure everything I had, but still feel thrown away. I can't keep my balance, I ain't quite learned how to roller skate. Trying to dodge the obstacles on my block, shit like a roller rink. Fuck the other side, we spinning back like we are on DJ. My little homie got hit with a bullet like he OBJ. I want you to go be great, but watch who you associate. Life's a bitch, but it is what it is. Shit ain't always gon' go your way. Some shit just ain't gon' work out. Some shit just ain't meant to be. You just gotta make your peace. You'll shake back eventually. Hopefully, knife they put in your back this time don't go too deep. Really, sometimes you just gotta trust your gut, don't overthink. Everyone that's with you can't come along for the ride. Sometimes we grow ambitious and our friendships don't survive. Then we grow apart, get too in our feelings and go overboard. Just because we went our separate ways don't mean let's go to war. Niggas can't coexist no more. Just cause we don't click no more. Now we kill and die over pride. It's a deadly sport, but we gladiators. We go hard or we go home in shame. Watch your brothers fall in battle. Pray you never know that pain. Products of the products that we profit from, we all to blame. Call my plug up with a guilty conscience cause I thought I changed. I watched mama struggle, thought the hustle was the only way. Someday I gotta go, but when I go I hope it's from old age. One day I gotta go, but when I go I hope it's from old age. Nothing lasts forever, but we hope and pray. All the bills from yesterday don't post today. I try to do everything I have, but still feel thrown away. I can't keep my balance, I ain't quite learned how to roller skate. Trying to dodge the obstacles on my block, shit like a roller rink. For the other side, we spinning back like we are on DJ. My little homie got hit with the bullet like he OBJ. I want you to go be great. Watch who you associate. Life's a bit, but it is what it is. Shit ain't always gon' go your way.
Once again, man, you already know what the time it is, man. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man, and this is motherfucking Uncut, man. And like I said, man, for those that still sticking around, man, thank y'all, man. It's an honor and a privilege to have y'all, motherfucker, man, in my presence, man. You know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all, man, because like I said, man, time is valuable, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like that money in your pocket or in your bank account, man, that shit valuable. So anytime somebody choose to share that with you, man, you got to understand what it is, man. So I just thank y'all, man. You know, and I do this, man, like I said, because I love to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love to do it in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? For free. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, man, you know, it's because I know I get on here, man, and I've been doing this shit for a minute, man. You know, I've been doing this shit for a minute, man. And I'm telling you, man, if you go back, take time and go through my Instagram page, man, and go stroll all the way back, man, you'll see where this shit came from, man. You know what I'm saying? It started with just a Yeti mic, man, and a fucking computer, man. Just because somebody told me that they felt like I should get on here and talk this shit, man, and let people hear about the conversation that I be having with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't think I know everything, man, but I'm going to tell you, I know a little something about life, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you smart enough, man, you will listen to some of the shit that I be saying. You know, and I know I may come across, you know what I'm saying, a different, but that's just how it is, man, because I ain't trying to sugarcoat this shit, man. I ain't trying to make you feel comfortable, man. I'm trying to make you feel like you want to get up, man, in the day or right now, man, and cut this bitch off and go do everything you need to do, man, to get your shit together, man. Because, see, that's the only thing I'm talking about, man. But along with that, man, I just want you to know how great you are, man, because you are great. You are great. And the reason I know you great, man, because God made us that way, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing that we can't do, man. It's just the things that we won't do, man, that get in our way from doing the things we need to do. But see, that's why I get on here and talk this shit, man. Like I told y'all, man, I ain't finna get on this shit. I ain't got no gimmicks, man. I ain't got no gimmicks. I ain't got nothing that I can go to. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm just trying to be successful. Man, this is something I love to do, man. Man, I ain't on this bitch trying to be famous, man. Like I said at the beginning, yeah, I'm trying to get some money out of this shit, bro. Because I seen that you can. You know what I'm saying? And so once I saw that, I said, shit, why can't I get none? But that ain't why I started doing this shit. I started doing this shit, man, because I just felt like, man, shit, I can do it. I just knew I ain't knew everything about everything I need to know to do it, man. But I learned, man. I learned. So now, man, like when you see videos or you see my podcast, man, the Wake and Bake Show with Big Unc and my man DJ, man, that we gonna get back to. Right now, I'm just sticking to this right here, man, because I don't want to confuse y'all with doing all types of shit, man, and I ain't really got my shit like I really want to have it, man. You know, I want to learn how to be a better communicator and shit, man. So I had to learn, I had to get by myself, man, so I could talk and learn how to got them list, stop, and listen and all that type of shit, man. So that's why, so when you see me popping the interviews in there, man, that's just a point where I'm just feel like I'm listening to somebody else talking. And I ain't got to always interject and interrupt the conversation, because then what you learn. Because when people do that shit, they think they know everything, man. That you won't even want to let a motherfucker get a chance to get their point across. And that's where the confusion come at, man. See, I learned to be a listener, man. Because see, the more I listen, I get to decide on what I really need to say in this conversation. So yeah, I just be doing, because I know, like I said, it's because I know everything. I know I don't know everything, man. So I don't get on this motherfucking act like I do. I reach out to people, man, and get information about certain things that can help me make this shit better. Because I truly believe, man, that when you really love something, no matter if it's something you doing on your leisure time, or if it's a relationship you in, whenever you truly love something, man, you're gonna always be trying to figure out what you could do to make it better. Because you know if you can make it better, you can have it longer. Because see, this is something that you say you love. Like my wife, I love my wife. So that's why I try to do things that I know that could try to make her better and make our relationship better, so we can do this for a longer time together. Because see, when you stop loving something, man, you don't care. You ain't trying to figure out what you could do to make it better. You know what I'm saying? The only reason you keep it around because you just don't want to let it go. But I'm telling you, man. And see, that's what everything that I do, man, I want to make this shit better, man. Not because of no other reason, man, that I just want to do it, man. I just want to see what that shit really look like, man. That's why lately, man, I've been working out, man. You know what I'm saying? And eating right, you know what I'm saying? And fruits and vegetables and got the fish and just, you know what I'm saying? And doing the right shit, man. Because I want to see what I really look like, man. I don't want to see what I choose to look like by eating all this fucked up food, man, and getting out of weight. Because, see, I don't know everything, man. And I'm eating like that, my heart, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, but I'm just saying, when you doing shit. And so that's why I choose to do the right thing now, man. So you see in the pictures, man, y'all see that shit. Like I said, man, you ain't think, oh, y'all see your pictures, man. I'm telling you, I'm very photogenic. Anyway, man, back to the show, man. Like I said, but that's because I know I don't know everything, man. And so, like I said, when I get on this motherfucker, man, that's all I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to encourage y'all, man, to really be better, man. To know that you ain't as better, and you ain't at your best right now. No matter how good you are, no matter how good you feel about your situation, you really ain't at your best right now, man. So don't get comfortable sitting there, man, got them leaning back, rocking in your situation, man, thinking like, yo, this is, no. Because like I said, life don't work like that, man. Man, life fucking sneak up on you, man, with some new shit, man, and you'll be trying to got them regroup. That's why I say, man, nah, man. So yeah, that's what I do, man, and that's why I get on this motherfucker and do what I do, man. And that's the reason I talk the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to offend nobody. I ain't directly talking to nobody, because I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, man, life is life, man. That's why when you go to church and the preacher be talking to you, and you feel like he talking to you directly, because he just talk about life, man. Everybody sitting in that motherfucking room feel the same way you do. And that's all I'm talking about, man. So that's why when I say certain shit, man, it may affect you that way, because I'm really just talking about life, man. And when you talking about life, man, to people that's living life, you just want to get them to accept that this life, man. But before that, man, like I said, man, you just can't think you know everything about life, man. You know what I'm saying? You just can't think you do, man. I got some notes written down over here. So when y'all see me looking over here to this side, man, it's because I got some little notes that I want to stay on track. Like I told y'all, man, I knew I ain't know it, so I had to sit back and learn, like, man, how can I keep my shit structured so I ain't bouncing all over the place and talking all that gibberish? I want to be able to goddamn have some shit that y'all can come through and kind of respect, man. I want to see the growth, but I want y'all to see it too. Because see, all I'm trying to do is show y'all that it's possible, man. That it's possible for y'all to do anything that y'all want to do if y'all don't not just put your mind to it, but put your heart to it, man. Believe in who you are. Believe in who you are, man. Because I'm telling you, you the only one that can get this shit done, man. I hope you accepted that, man. Because like I said, yeah, it's gonna be some people that's gonna help you in life, man. But can't nobody sit around you and hold your hand to get you through this shit you trying to go through. You might be trying to go through. Can't nobody got 6 years of their life to hold your hand till you get through college. You got to goddamn do it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, whatever. You want to open a restaurant? Ain't nobody got time to goddamn hold your hand. No, you got to have courage enough and believe in yourself to do it on your own. And you got to know that you don't know enough about everything. That when you get to something that you don't know, don't be out here bullshit, man. Find somebody, get on. Hey, man, I'm telling you, YouTube is a motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, YouTube a motherfucker, man. But, hey, like I said, man, hey, if you think you know everything, shit, you ain't going to go there because you just going to, you know what I mean? But like I said, man, you know, that's why I do this shit, man. So, you know, if you know, I hope that anything that I say, man, you know, help you. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I ain't trying to say nothing that's going to hurt you, man. Because like I said, I ain't trying. I want to see all y'all win, man. I'm telling you, man. I love when I get DMs and shit from people, man, and they tell me like, yo, how a conversation that I might have had on the show, you know what I'm saying, really helped them. Or, you know what I'm saying? Some people DM me, man, and shoot me their number, and I call them, man, straight up. I'm telling you. I ain't got, man, they said, man, I ain't pump faking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have people DM me, man, and they tell me they going to, I be like, I shoot my number. Because like I tell people, man, hey, look, this the only time I might ever get with you. You know what I'm saying? And so for this little bit of time, I want to make sure that I'm saying everything I can do and say to encourage you to go out here and be better, to go out here and do better. You know what I'm saying? To change your life. And don't sit around here and be praying and hoping that something come along that can change your life for you. Because it won't. It'll only change your circumstances. Can't nothing change your life but you. You got to choose the type of person you're going to become in order to do the type of shit you want to do. Or you could just stay like you are. But guess what? You only gonna do the shit that you're doing because the person that you are ain't got enough to go out here and do that. Ain't got enough belief. See, that person you say you want to be in 5 or 10 years, man, they ain't doing none of that shit you doing now. They ain't got them putting up and kicking it around the way you kicking it, acting like, no, they ain't doing nothing. Now that person you say you want to be in 5 or 10 years, unless that person you want to be is still like you, and then you, well, that's gonna be bad. No, So I say, yeah, man, you can only change your life, man. Money can change your circumstances, man. People could change your circumstances. But only you can change your life, man. Only you can decide on who you're going to be and what it's going to take for you to do some of the things you need to do. So instead of looking at people, man, find out what type of characteristics they have, man, that got them through the things they went through in their life. Don't just feel like because they did it, you could do it, because that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? I hear people always be talking about, oh, if they did it, you could do it. That ain't motherfucking true. Because you may not know, you may not believe in yourself the way they do. And you may have to go a harder route than they went. See, it's all kind of things that can make that shit goddamn. That's why I say, man, just goddamn get up and do your job. If you really want to do it, you going to do it. And if you don't, you ain't going to do it. I don't care how much you talking about doing it. See, that's how I look at life, man. Winners going to win, losers going to lose, man. You just got to wait and see who you going to turn out to be. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to just sit back. And that's how I do. I just sit back and wait to see if they're going to turn out to be shit. And if they do, then you know what I'm saying? I ain't like I'm just coming around, you know what? No, I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be around niggas who ain't trying to be shit. That's all I'm saying. Because see, I'm going to be something. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. I always say it, man. Anybody, even the women, man, I'm telling you, can tell you, man. Hey, man, that's all I used to tell them, man. Man, one day, I'm telling you, bro. Even when I was doing wrong or treating them wrong, I still be telling you, man, hey, I'm telling you, man, one day I'm going to be something, man. And right now to this day, them same women that I done went back and made right with, man, and not just got my shit together and just said fuck all that, because like I say, people, before you become the person you need to be, you probably gonna fuck over a lot of people along the way, man. So when you get your shit together and you start to get your life the way you want your life to be, don't forget about all them people, man, that you fucked over and you did wrong, that really took their time out and gave you money or just gave you a place to stay or just gave you their time period to try to encourage you to do better and be better, even when you wasn't trying to do that shit in your life. You got to go apologize. You got to make that shit right, man. I ain't saying you got to do that shit, man, but I don't like to go around people that I might have did wrong knowing I done got my shit together, because that shit make me feel uncomfortable, man, like I'm doing something wrong, and I don't want to feel that way, man. So like I go back and I try to make, like I say, I ain't got control over everything. So all I could do is what I could do. But first I had to get my shit together before I did that shit, man. Because see, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times y'all do shit to people and then you be trying to apologize immediately after you did that shit. Man, first you got to go correct you. So you can make sure you really ain't gonna do that type of shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You just can't goddamn slap somebody and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, you got to go correct yourself so you know you ain't gonna do that shit no more. And then y'all, some of y'all motherfuckers be believing it. Oh, you know, he said he wasn't gonna never do that shit. Man, please. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you know everything about these motherfuckers. You don't be knowing everything you need to know about people. They'll just be moving in with people. I'm telling y'all, that shit be crazy, bro. See, these people got y'all and got had me at one time conditioned to that shit, man. Be ordering food and a nigga you don't know deliver it to your house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get a ride and a motherfucker pick you up you don't even know because you got an app on your phone. Man, look here, man. Think about that type of shit, man. You getting in the car, backseat, you don't know who this motherfucker, you don't know what. You don't know what the day was like. You don't know. And here you is happy, Joe-go-lucky motherfucker. Hey, oh, talking. Hey, how you doing today? All this shit. This motherfucker got a whole plan for your ass. You know what I'm saying? See, man, I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I ain't no scary motherfucker, but I'm scary. I'm telling you, man. So we on, I'll tell you, man, me and my wife, man, we ain't doing the Uber. I used to let my wife do that shit, bro. Sometimes she'd be at work or somewhere, and I'd just be like, shit, babe, just take the Uber. Then I thought about that shit, man. I can't be putting my wife in jeopardy. Man, you got your goddamn mind, man. So, no, fuck that. Then you take the car. I'll chill. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't with that shit, bro. Because, see, I don't know everything about everything, man. But the little things I do, I know about. Man, I'm going to goddamn try to learn a little bit more about that shit. So, like I said, man, you know, that's what this shit is about, man. And that's what this show been about, man. It's just to sit back, man, except, man, you don't know everything about life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, take that lump, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, you ever know, bro, like you be fucking with people for a long time and then you really learn how people are, man, that shit hurt you, though. That's why it hurt. That's why it hurt. It hurt because you thought you knew everything. And then now you got to realize you don't know everything, man. And you be done invested 5, 6 years, 1 year. That's a long 1 year, a long time to be invested in somebody who really ain't shit. You had to wait a whole year. Just think about all the shit you might have did with this motherfucker. All the things you put off to be around this motherfucker. And then all of a sudden you find out this ain't really who this, that shit hurt. And then you be like, yeah, that's my motherfucker. Yeah, I do anything. You be all this type of shit. Man, that's why, man, I give it time, man. I give it time, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. It ain't like, I ain't saying I don't trust you, but I ain't saying I do trust you either. Just know that. How take that how you want it. You know what I'm saying? But I would just give it time. Because time gonna let me know whether or not I can really fuck with you or not. See, that's why I don't, you know, when I was younger, man, I used to just move in with motherfucking people in this, man. Don't be knowing nothing about them people, just moving in with them, man. And you know what I'm saying? I was out there hustling shit, so I really ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I had my bad intentions about moving in that bitch anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, just like moving in, you know what I'm saying? To the point that when I started getting older, I would do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you be thinking like you be knowing somebody to the point that you could just move in with them. Then you don't be knowing how this motherfucker live when they live by themselves. Shit, motherfucker, man, you don't really be knowing how a motherfucker act when they act by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, like I'm like, look, you live where you live, I'm gonna live where I live. And when we get to the point when we really got to be together like that, man, we gonna know. But until then, man, I don't know enough about you to just move in with you like that, man. See, I know I'm gonna get up every day and handle my business and make sure that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? But at one point in my life, I might have not knew that shit because I thought I knew everything. I thought she gonna pay it all. You know what I'm saying? Shit, till I figured out I ain't know everything, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But all that came about, man, once I got by myself, man. You know what I'm saying? And I said, man, I wasn't trying to get in nowhere. I was trying to fuck with nobody, man, be in no relationship, none of that shit, man. I'll get meet a woman or something, man. I tell the truth, man. Look, I ain't trying to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I ain't where I need to be at in my life right now. But if you want to kick it, go out and hang, and I got time to do that, we can fuck. And a lot of times, man, they wouldn't be with that shit because it sound like to them, I just want to fuck. But that ain't what I was saying. I was just saying I don't want to fuck them over. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then I met my wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before we were just friends. That's my best fucking friend, man. She been my best friend longer than she been my wife. We've been together like going on 11 years. You know what I'm saying? We've been married going on 6. So she been my best friend longer than she been my wife. So I encourage some of y'all, man, like take your time, man. Don't be goddamn standing at the top of the hill, goddamn screaming, oh, this my motherfucker. I'll do anything for him. You ain't gonna say shit. And then you come down that hill and you got to pass by a motherfucker that try to warn you. Now you got to be, man, yeah, I ain't know everything, man. You know, now you sitting around this motherfucker pouting and goddamn feeling bad about that shit. Goddamn, myself and my eye people, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, man. It might be, I'm trying to tell you, you know, but anyway. But like I said, it be like that, man. So, man, get to know somebody like, and it's going to take time to get to know people, man. But shit, all you got is time. Because I figure like this right here, man. If they going to be the type of people they need to be with you, they can do that from anywhere, from wherever they at, man. They ain't got to be right up on you to do that shit. See, a lot of times you be wanting motherfuckers right up on you because you really don't trust them when they ain't right up on you. But what type of shit is that to be in, man? Like I said, man, sometimes just get back, sit back, man, get to know a motherfucker, man. Let them pay their own bills. Let them get up every day and go to their own job. So that way you can see if they the type of person you want to fuck with. Because you seen them about a year, 2, 3 years, seeing them paying their own bills, being always consistent, always staying on top of their shit. You ain't never seen them goddamn slouching and getting evicted and going through shit like that. See, that's when you know who you fucking with. But man, you be fucking with motherfucker, man, and you know what I'm saying? It's all about timing. Like I said, a lot of times you be beating these motherfuckers on the weekend, and the only time you hang with them is on the weekend, so you don't even know about this motherfucker but on the weekend. What about Monday through Friday? What this motherfucker really get up every day and do? How this motherfucker really treat people? You know what I'm saying? You got to sit back and get to know that type of shit. See, like I said with me, man, I'm too smart to know I don't know everything. So I don't know about enough about a motherfucker to believe I do, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to get to know everything I need to know about how you treat other people and by how the way you live your life. See, I ain't trying to invest nothing I got to learn you ain't shit or to learn you don't like to pay people back. See, I'm going to learn that by the way you treat other people. I told y'all one time, and I talked to my son, and my son would be like, Dad, you know what I'm saying? Why you won't help me? You know what I'm saying? You see people who helping me and shit, but you won't help me. And you know what I told him? I said, yeah, because I see how you do the people that help you. Man, I ain't tripping on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, he going through something right now. And he don't feel like I love him the way he think I should, but it ain't that, man. It's because I done been where he at right now. And I know he think he know every motherfucking thing, man. And I know he don't, man. But the only way I can get him to understand that is by letting him go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to stand on that hill and you want to act like you know every motherfucking thing, when I'm trying to tell you something that could benefit you because I done been through that shit, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But when you come down that hill and you start to realize you don't know everything you need to know and you feeling down and out and you depressed, the nigga brush that shit off and get up on your feet and take your ass on with life, man. And that's what I'm telling y'all, man. See, I ain't sugarcoating this shit for nobody, man. Not my son. And damn sure for some people that I don't even motherfucking know that choose to sit here and listen to me talk this shit, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. But if y'all gonna come and listen to me talk this shit, man, understand this is what you gonna get, man. Some straight, raw, and unmotherfucking cut truth about life, man. Because I ain't talk about what it could be. I ain't talk about it what it should be. And I ain't talk about what it couldn't be. I'm telling you what it is, my people. And what it is what it is until it motherfucking ain't. So with that being said, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. This being uncut. And I hope y'all don't see it no other kind of way. But until then, man, Man, stop acting like you know everything, man. And have enough confidence in yourself to say that you don't, man. So somebody can motherfucking really help you. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody help a motherfucker that think they know everything. You know what I'm saying? Even if they know you don't know everything, man, they can't help you, man. Shit, that'd be a waste of their motherfucking time, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you finish wasting time, man, brush that shit off, man. Because it's going to be okay. You got a whole motherfucking life to live, man. You just don't know how much, man. So that's what I'm saying, man. Do what you can do, man, and be who you can be, man. But all I'm just saying, man, is be great, my people. So until next time, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. This is motherfucking Uncut. And I ain't got shit else to say.
They say the money's gonna help. More money, more stress, feeling like the last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. Ready to die for my respect, feeling like the last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. Grinding till my last breath, feeling like the last real nigga left. Last real nigga left.
Thank y'all again, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all appreciate me.
Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Kelly Price ain't get more money, more problems. Excuses won't help and complaining won't solve it. So the studio done became a home office. Work then work some more, the shit's revolving. And a break of caution though, I'm exhausted. I just read the internet comment that said I lost it. And that's why they don't let passengers in the cockpit. Cause once you hit a lick of turbulence, I bet you panic. And fly shit don't mean shit if you can't land it. The scars I've endured, you can't suture or bandage. I'm Dominic Toretto for my family. Damn it, I wish I could chill with my babies in the hammock and take a day off. Now all the bills is outstanding, but I'ma get a stool. It's time for a change, like when the line in the center of the pamper turn blue. More money, more stress, feeling like the last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. Ready to die for my respect, feeling like the last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. Grinding till my last breath, feeling like the last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. More money, more stress, feeling like the last real nigga left. Ready to die for my respect, feeling like the last real nigga left. Grinding till my last breath, feeling like the last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. Yeah.